Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for June 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in June and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Aquarius, now on to your June 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Aquarius, is Six of Swords, and this is moving from troubled shores to better shores. It could be a new commute for work. It could be long distance travel. You could be moving. I hear right away there's things you have to do and need to get in order. You may start looking around for another place to live or work. It's like you're not happy with some aspect of your current situation, and or you just are desiring change. And you may be really analyzing it, like, what looks good to me? What looks right? And where do I fit in? And there could be some things in your life, if it's not moving, there could be things in your life that don't make sense to you anymore, don't feel good to you anymore, that you don't want to perpetuate and keep doing. It could be a diet, it could be a living situation, it could be dealing with certain people, it could be other aspects of your life that you just feel like something's not healthy or good for you anymore, and you need to move away from it. If it's not literally moving, it could be that type of moving away from something. You could even be getting invested in something at a distance. Now, this could be property investment. This could be investment of like land you want to purchase. It could be an investment in a business or a company at a distance. It could also be a relationship with somebody at a distance. But getting invested in something at a distance is being mentioned here as well. You may also be trying to figure out time. Like, how much time do you have to work on certain projects or plans or things you want to do? You may feel like, how much time do I have to do that? You may also be thinking about time in your life. Like, okay, I've lived this many years in my life, and this many years could possibly be left. What do I want to do with that remaining time? How would I like to, what would give you the most happiness, rich fulfillingness out of life? Like, what would give that to you? Is it travel? Is it a new relationship? Is it moving? Is it a different career path? Is it, retiring? Is it starting a new business? Whatever it is for you. You may also feel like there could be some aspect of your life where you feel like you've forgotten how to enjoy your life or forgotten how to live. Maybe there's been too many things that have been causing you upsetment or consternation or disruption, and you may want to get away from that, whatever those things are. Now, the next card you have is the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could have some kind of wish gets granted to you. Some desire you've had could come into fruition. It could also be partying it up. Let the good times roll. You are definitely, Aquarius, going to start to feel motivated. What are you going to be motivated to do? Some of you, it's going to be to change your life in some way. It could be to sell property, to sell investments. It could be to sell your creations, things that you create. It could be to turn your hobbies and interests into money-making ventures and get out of the workaday world. You know, whatever it is for you, you're going to be motivated. Some of you are going to get presented with some kind of opportunity. And it could be to sell your products and services, or to speak in front of an audience. It could be to teach a class. It could be to do some kind of coaching. It could be also to present and teach your knowledge and expertise in front of a group of people. But it would be, you would be monetarily rewarded for this. It wouldn't just be to do it for the heck of it. There would be some gain for you to do it. And some of you are going to be wanting to assemble more fun in your life. I feel like some of you are going to really be thinking about what brings me joy, what brings me happiness, what brings a smile to my face. Kind of similar to what came up in the Six of Swords. Like, is traveling going to make you happy? Then you're going to travel. Is, you know, working at an animal shelter, helping animals, or, you know, joining some kind of new club, group, or organization, is that going to bring you happiness? Then these are the things that you're going to start to pursue. I do keep getting it. I'm getting it again. Some of you Aquarians are going to get invited to speak in front of some kind of group of people. It could be on a webinar, a seminar, or some kind of lecture series. And I feel like this is a like wish fulfillment for you in some ways, because it makes you happy to help other people and to share your knowledge and experience with others. You need to prepare yourself, because valuable insights and information is going to start coming to you very strongly, especially in the month of June, in your dreams. Your dream state, it will be really wise for you, Aquarians, to like keep a record of your dreams, because you're going to get some maybe wacky ones, but they could be highly symbolic and give you a lot of valuable insights and information. That's almost like giving you a key to answers of some pressing questions, or help you change your life in some positive direction. So the next card you have in your reading is the Knight of Pentacles, and this could be an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Sorry, I had to sneeze. An earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a new moon sign that is an earth sign. Could be you if you're born on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. I feel that some of you, there's things going to be revealed to you about money and finances, and some of you are going to want to make changes to some aspect of your money and finances in June. If you're single, don't be surprised if somebody that is quite attractive comes up and like asks you out. Now, you may have known them before, maybe distantly, or maybe you are meeting them new. For some of you, you may be meeting them in June, and then they ask you out. For others of you, I feel you may have known them, but it would be like on the periphery, not like you knew them well. If it's not a date, some of you could have an earth sign person ask you if you want to go in on some kind of business endeavor or venture. It doesn't even have to be a big long-term venture. It could be a short-term venture. But so you had a couple different things come up here with this Knight of Pentacles already. I feel like you're going to look at them like they're interesting. I also feel like you're going to look at them like a court jester. They may be quite funny. They could be quite funny. I do feel that some of you, this earth sign person looks at you like, you wash my back and I'll wash yours. You do this for me and I'm going to help you do something. So they may be asking you for something, but you'll get something of equal value in return from them. So it could be like a barter system could happen between you and this earth sign person. I do feel like they're funny and witty. For some of you, they could have an accent that's quite different than yours. So they could be from another country. They could be, you know, or even like in the United States, there's accents, just like I'm sure all countries have this, where people from different regions in the country you're in have a different like dialect or accent. They're going to have a different dialect or accent from you. But for some of you, I feel like they live in they're from a different country. I feel like more when you get into July and August, you're going to have a better picture and understanding of what's happening here. It will smooth out for you where it's more clear. Like whatever your interactions with them in June may be, it may be fun or interesting or quirky or different, but you may not have a total handle on what's going on until the months that follow. Your fourth card in this reading, Aquarius, is the Moon. And the Moon is a card that symbolizes secrecy and deception in romance. Could be secrecy and deception of other kinds. It could be secrecy by itself. It could be romance, could mean romance. This could also be psychic ability. Your psychic ability and intuition is increasing. It could also be that something is an illusion, so you have to be careful because something may not be what you think it is. Some of you Aquarians are going to be quite smitten or quite taken by somebody you meet, and very well could be the Knight of Pentacles for some of you. And you could catch yourself like daydreaming about them or fantasizing about them in some way. And you may want to stand out to them. You may want them to pay attention to you. You may want them to notice you. Could be for your good deeds, could be for your appearance, could be for you know, who you are as a person. I don't know why you want to stand out to them. If it's love, it could be, or romance, it could be because you have an attraction. But it could be for other things. Remember what I said. If it's coming from the Knight of Pentacles, this could be a business endeavor, a job opportunity, a barter system. So it may not be love for all of you, but for some of you, it could be like a romantic interest. You may even feel like kind of giddy, like you did when you were young, like feelings like you haven't had for a while. I mean, some of you could be young listening to this, so that wouldn't make sense to you. But if you're older, You may, whatever feelings are kicking up here could go, you could make you feel like you haven't felt in a while. But I'm going to warn you, your decision making is going to not be the best. It could be very clouded and unclear. So when you've got this like Neptune fog from this moon card going on around you, it's not wise to make hard and fast, clear-cut decisions. It's better to wait for the foggy energy to clear. You may really feel like you want to make a good impression. You may want to put your best foot forward. And if it's not in a romantic kind of scenario, this could be if you're trying to get a new job or go on any kind of interview at a school or a training program or starting a business. You may really be very concerned about putting your best foot forward. The last card you have here in your reading is the Four of Swords, which is a pause, a resting phase, a meditative state, a recuperation from an illness. It could also be prayer. You need to take your time in June. There's going to be things like, not a lot of things are going to happen quickly. It's more of a mentally active month, emotionally and mentally active month, not necessarily a physically, dynamically active month. And you need to learn to persevere. And it's like my guides are talking about, learn to persevere through your consciousness. So again, this is a lot of mental and emotional activity. And you may really feel like you need to take care of yourself better. So you may want to rest more, take more naps, relax, lie in the hammock or, on a lounge chair, reading a good book or falling asleep on a towel at the beach. Like, you need to regenerate. You need to rest, recuperate, regenerate. These are things that are going to be important for Aquarians in the month of June. And it would be wise for Aquarians to take time off. If you can take a vacation, if you're working and you can take a vacation or time off, it would be wise and advisable for you. And some of you may feel like you want to stabilize things in your life and in you. Like, if you have any kind of health conditions, you may want your blood pressure to be stabilized, your hormones to be stabilized, your, anything that would be internally going on in you. Hormones, blood pressure, blood sugar, anything like that. It's like thyroid, anything that could need, that's your metabolism, your thyroid, like anything that could require stabilization. That's what you need. You need rest, recuperation, stabilization, regenerating your blood cells, your blood pressure, your hormones. Again, so it's like physicality, things to do with you physically, but also things to do with you mentally and emotionally. Like, you need rest, recuperation. Rest, recuperation, regeneration. These are things that need to happen for you. And stabilization. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Aquarians to work with, use, and wear in the month of June 2023 is smoky quartz. And smoky quartz is a good grounding and powerful stone. It especially is good for money and finances. It disperses fears and depression. It brings emotional calmness. Smoky quartz also relieves stress and anxiety. It promotes positive thoughts and actions. It brings psychic and physical protection and abundance, prosperity, and good luck. It's going to bring you a sense of like self-confidence and self-assurance in June. And it's going to be uplifting stone for you, where you're going to feel like almost like you're up for anything when you're working with this stone, wearing it, meditating with it on your third eye, your throat, or your heart chakra, sleeping with it under your pillow. Yeah, I keep getting it. Self-assurance, self-confidence. It's also going to be a good stone that if you have to adjust to any shifting or changing circumstances, whether it be in your personal life or at your job, this is going to be a really good gemstone for you to be wearing or carrying, because it's going to help you relieve any kind of anxiety or stress. So this is a good gemstone for you in June. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, I post my most recently recorded videos links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And I also post these video links on my website at the luckymermaid.com videos page. And there, if you go there, you can scroll down and see all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, and how long the predictions go out for. So I'm going to name some of the video series here for you so you can get an idea of what is going on, or you can just scroll down and see what they are. But first, I did my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. The first half of the reading will be for the single people of your sign. The second half of the video is for the coupled people of your sign. And I pulled a Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle card at the end that covers both of singles and couples. I recommend you watch the entire video because there will be some crossovers that apply for the singles and the couples side and couples for the single side. So the next video series I recently recorded is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 5th, 2023, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. You're being affected by that eclipse for the next 6 months. It's happened on May 5th. I highly recommend, if you watch that video series, to watch both your rising sign and your sun sign, if you know it and if you can do so. The next most recently recorded video series I did is the other eclipse videos, which is eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 2023, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card reading. Again, I did the same format for both of those eclipse videos, and I highly recommend watching both your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do it, and if you know what your rising sign is. And a good way to judge which sign to get, if you only want to get one, then go by the videos that resonate with you here on YouTube as a guide as to what to pick in those videos on Vimeo. Also, my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings are available. They were published in the month of April, and those predictions go out for 12 to 18 months. So if you want to see what's going on with your career and finances over the next 12 to 18 months, I highly recommend you check that out. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are available on Vimeo, as well as my Saturn in Pisces Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. They started in March. Those predictions started in March of 2023, and they go out about 2.5 to 3 years because Saturn is in Pisces for quite some time. Also, don't forget my big love readings for singles and couples that for the beginning of the year to cover the entire year. I just did an update now, but you may want to check out the one that I did for the entire year. That video is also the same. The first half of the reading is the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading is the coupled people of your sign. There's other video series links down below. I'm not going to name them all, but you can check them out. And many people do find these video series very accurate for them and helpful. So if you haven't gotten any of my Vimeo videos yet, I do hope you'll check them out. And oh my gosh, don't forget the Psychic Crystal readings for June of 2023, where I stop the readings here on YouTube. When they're done, I go directly onto the crystal readings and give you additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for the whatever month we're in, and these will be for June. And I try to cover all areas of life in those readings: your work, your business, your money, your love, your family, your health, your blessings, how the energy is going to feel to you, what to beware of, to be cautious of, what you need to know, what complications could arise, and what helpful energy could come in for you. So I'm covering everything I can think of in these crystal readings, and I do hope you'll check them out. Many people do find that they are helpful. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I also post these messages and predictions on my community page on YouTube. And they're like 5 paragraphs long of predictions and messages. And many people find that either part of the messages and predictions resonate or it completely resonates. So you may want to check them out. They are in writing. And since I post these periodically throughout the month, you can always go back and read and see if the things have come up for you, because you know timing is always different for all of you in readings. If you would like to make a donation to my channel, there's a donation link down below. It does help my channel out. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much to those of you who have been generous and donated to my channel. I do truly appreciate it. And you know, when you like this video, if you like it, please like it. And it helps my channel grow and get to the top of YouTube so I can reach more people. So I do appreciate it if you could do that. And share this video with others if you believe it was worth sharing. So, you know, there might be some people you know that you could help that could get a benefit from these psychic predictions and messages. So I do hope you'll share it with others. And by the way, if you do follow me on social media, I just want to let you know I don't ever contact anybody to see if they want to be my friend or if they want a private reading, unless you have already written to me and gotten on my old cancellations list, which is now closed, which still has a lot of people on it, or if you are on my wait list is I don't add people to it anymore, but I still add people to my cancellations list. If anybody contacts you, it could look exactly like me. They copy my images and they copy things that I write, and they can totally look like it's me contacting you. It's not. I only contact people on the wait list and cancellations list. If you want to learn more about that, please go to my website at theluckymermaid.com and go to the scheduling page, and you can read all about that and how to get on my cancellations list if you would like to be on it. But please know I only have availability to do a few readings a month, because all the videos recordings I do for YouTube and Vimeo, I also do Reiki for people. That all takes a lot of time. So it's not like I can do endless readings privately. So you may be on the wait list or cancellations list a very long time, just so you know that. But I do appreciate you guys out there being interested in my readings and following me. It means a lot to me. It helps me a lot. And I hope that you have absolutely tremendous and terrific energy that comes to you this month of June. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.